Hey everyone, it's LJ here. Welcome back to another project share. Hey everyone, LJ here. Welcome to another Squdge craft video. I have another project for share for you. We've made another album. If you do enjoy these albums, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below. Now, the majority of my albums I make over on Twitch. You will find the link for that in the description. Yeah, this was a commissioned piece by one of my lovely subscribers over on Twitch. And yeah, I can't wait to show you. This was a lot of fun to create. So, if we start off size-wise, we are 9.5 or 24 centimetres by 11.25 or 28.5 centimetres with a 3.5 or 3.5 inch, 8.5 centimetre spine. Now this is a folio, so it's a little bit different to a standard album, but hopefully you will enjoy it. First things first, this is a piece that I made with hot glue using this mould, and it is actually stuck to the chipboard, which is underneath the green vinyl. Now we were going for kind of like a Book of Shadows inspired, combination of like practical magic, charms, all of those things mixed together to make this. So we've got the nice green front. We have this cat yin yang wax seal that we also created for it, and there you can see a little bit of the texture underneath there. Now this is a folio, as you can see, so we've got the clothes here. It's also covered in the green vinyl. This spine piece, we have this beautiful book paper. And on here we have some charms. Now there are 4 charms, but there are 5 dangles. So first up we have this little filigree moon. We have the pumpkin. We have this little ghost. We have a spare chain, because the lady who commissioned this from me has her own. I think she said it was triquetra to attach there. And then at the bottom we've got this little owl. So here's your moon, pumpkin, ghost, and then we've got this beautiful little owl at the bottom. On the back we have this beautiful woodland paper, and then when we lay this down we open up this flap. This comes out to the side here, and then this comes out again to this side. So it's a nice wide piece. Now to get it all on camera I'm going to have to show you it one section at a time, but that's absolutely fine. So if we slide this over, this section here, this is a sort of herb based section, so it's where she's going to store and collate and have all of her herbs and bits and pieces that she needs. Now this paper collection we used was called, I'll put a picture in here, beautiful paper collection. And you will notice as we go through that I used 3 different paper collections to make each section really unique and personalised. So this is the herb section. So this is all closed off with magnets. So we open this side section here. This is a large flap out to the side. Now this is a very big acetate pocket, so she can create a list of all of her herbs and bits and pieces in there, and then it sticks in there and she can keep track of it. Now we have a nice big pocket here. I have currently popped in these beautiful tarot cards that I have, just the major arcana. Now the lady who commissioned this, she already has a journal to go in this pocket, and we measured it so that it fits. So for now I am just popping these in here to have something in the pocket, and then when she receives it she will take these out and pop her own journal inside. And those are just absolutely adorable little tarot cards. So this is a gusseted pocket. This has a full 1/4 inch gusset, so it's a nice large space for her to add her journal in. Okay, if we come over to this side we have 6 little pockets, and in the pockets we just have some of the cut parts from the collections. And so she has these 6 little pockets to store things in, and then this centre panel here would be perfect for like a picture or notes or anything that she wants to include. So each pocket has a little cut apart in it. Okay, then on this side we have 2 pockets. So we've got a large pocket at the back which is a full depth pocket, goes all the way down to the bottom. And then we have a smaller pocket in the front here. And for now, I've just popped in a couple of little, come out, you sod. Push that in too far. A couple of little tags in there. So we've got this one, which is beautiful. And then we've got these two smaller ones here as well that just tuck in to the front. Okay, we'll come out to this side. These are little ribbon pockets. Now she has some little glass vials that she wants to store in here, and they're about the same size as this glue pen. And so these are sealed at the bottom, so the little vials can sit in there and won't fall out. And then this is also a nice large side pocket where she can store bits and pieces. Over this side we have this nice large pocket at the bottom, and then this little small one at the top, just to kind of change it up a little bit and make each page slightly more interesting rather than them all being the same sort of pocket. This then comes to this side. We have another gusseted pocket. This one is only 1/8 of an inch, and we made this using one of the cutter parts. We made this little book, and inside we have tea and coffee dyed papers, and then we bound it in with some nice yellow seam binding, some blue seam binding, and these two little charms. So we've got the little pumpkin and the witch's hat, and then yep, absolutely beautiful piece. I need to dye this ribbon just slightly blue so that it fits in with the tones of the paper collection, and also the blue that we inked all the edges with. And then the back here we've got 4 little pockets that just have some cutter parts in, like so. So that is section 1. That is the herbs section. Okay, slide this across. We'll go to this middle section. Now this middle section is more for her to have her writings in. So her rituals, her memories, her spells and incantations, whatever it is she wants to record can be recorded in this centre section. Now there are some blank spaces in here. Normally I never leave blank spaces, but she has her stuff written out on parchment paper, and she likes to do a lot of her handwriting, so we've just left space for her to add her own bits in. So again, this was a white ribbon that we dyed purple to go with the nice purple ink that we used. This paper collection is this one, absolutely beautiful paper collection. So we lift this up, and as you can see, as you can see, we've added some design paper, and then I've left this section and I've written on here the size that she needs to cut her parchment paper to. And then we just have the forest is dark and full of magic around there. Okay, then this one pops out to the side. Again, the front is all covered, and then on the side we've got some design paper and space for her to add her parchment paper. Same here, we've covered the front, and on the back is a little bit of design paper and space for her to record her bits and pieces on her parchment paper. This section we've got 2 little pockets, so we've created a little tuck pocket at the bottom here for these 2, and then this one has a nice big side pocket here that she can tuck things in and use as a photo frame or whatever she wants to use on this page. Again, another little ribbon closure. As you can see, the first one was magnets, the second one is ribbon. This lifts up, and again we have the same layout, a little bit of paper and space for her parchment. This one comes down and it's exactly the same, little bit of paper, space for her to add her own writings in. This one comes to the side, again, bit of paper, space for her. This one comes to this side, bit of paper, space for her writings. And then we've got 3 pockets. So we have a little back pocket that goes all the way down, and I've just added a little note in there for her. We've got these 2 little tags in this pocket, and then down at the front we just made a little tuck spot using the papers and added these cards in. So that is a space for her to have all of her writings and whatever she wants to in here. And yeah, I think it came together really, really well. I have to say it's a very unique project using multiple paper collections. Ordinarily you just use one paper collection for the whole project. So it's been really, really interesting actually having this situation where each section is so individual. It's been really lovely actually. Kind of, I want to make some more like this now. I have a few ideas that I'm really looking forward to playing with. Okay, I'm going to slide this one all the way over here. Now this final section is a little bit of a sort of miscellaneous. It's got sections for her to store photos, for her to store knickknacks, all of the little bits and pieces that she might need in here. Now this is done with a tie closure, so we're going to unhook that, and so that comes around here, and we have this beautiful charm, and then this comes out to the side. This one opens out this way. Just going to close that there for a sec. There we go. So we've got a nice big design paper there. We've got a big pocket at the back here, and I've just added these in so she can cut them out and use them as she likes. And we have the puzzle page, so this is locked, and you have to break up the design and create the stars, and then this opens out. Now, as I say, ordinarily these would be covered, but she has a plan for this area, so I'm leaving it blank for her to add her details to. And then we have to redo the puzzle like so, and then that's one created. This comes out to the side. I've got a nice big pocket here for her to have any sort of paper offcuts or bits and pieces or stuff that she wants to record elsewhere. She has a little pocket to store all of that. We've then got two slightly gusseted pockets, so these both have an 1/8 of an inch gusset, and then they have space for her to store her knickknacks, some of her crystal bits if they're flatter crystals. You know, there's a few sections here, so that's got a nice moon, and then this bottom one has this pentagram charm, and again nice 1/8 of an inch gusseted pocket down there, closed again with these tie closures. This comes out to the side. This page is absolutely beautiful, so we just kind of made it look as if everything was a bit messy on the desk. I have to admit, it hurt my brain to create it, but I think the finished look is so cool. And this centerpiece we just made as a little tuck spot so that she can add some things in behind there, like a pocket if she would like to, or she can just leave it as a nice sort of interesting page to look at. This page we have a couple of things. So we have our expanding pockets here, and each of these will hold a 4x6 photo on the back. Obviously she can do whatever she wants on the front, and then they'll all hold a 4x6 on the back. Some of them, for example like this one, she could add a little photo on the front maybe as well as on the back. Others she may want to keep the images because they're so pretty. There's that one. Oh, I didn't even tell you what paper collection this is. This is this paper collection. Absolutely stunning. Now we have a little frame here, and this does lift up so that she can add a photo underneath the acetate. And this back section actually is only stuck down with removable tape. So she can take this out, cut her image or whatever she wants to exactly the right size, and then this will give her the perfect piece for her photo. Okay. Nope, slightly angled. Come this way. There we go. And then also this is a secret little tuck spot, so we lift this up, and then underneath the moon up here there is room for you to add a 4x6 photo if you would like to. And then once that goes away, we can then pop all of these back into these expanding pockets. Now I've just popped one in each section. You could obviously fit more in there if you would like. The joy of making these expanding pockets is they expand, so you have a little bit of room to play around with what you want in each section. There we go. And then the final one there. This then comes out to the side, another nice space for photos or whatever she wants to add. And then we have a little waterfall. Now on the front here we just made a little pocket, just using up the papers, and then we added the little wand, the little pen in there as well. Now this is a pull down waterfall, so you will pull this section down. You've got room here for photos, and then as you pull this, it will scroll through your pictures like so. You can also add a picture here. Now the fun thing with this is if I put this way, this whole thing spins. So you can have portrait and landscape photos in the same place. And as I say, if you start pulling it down, you can go, oh, that's a portrait picture, so we're just going to spin this around this way and continue scrolling. Oh, that's back to this way, so we'll continue around this way and continue scrolling. So it fits all of your photos on. We'll hold a 4x6, As I said before, this will fit a 4x6 on, which is really, really nice. So there's a lot of room there for photos. What have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 odd photos in there, which is really lovely. And then again, this just closes back up like so. And then we take our closure and we're going to wrap it around the eye like so, and I'm just going to tuck it underneath like that so it doesn't dangle out of the bottom. And yeah, there you have the full piece. I really, really enjoyed making this. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed making this. I think it is absolutely stunning. And it was so much fun playing with 3 different paper collections. And then we just fold this back up like so. And these all have leeway. So, you know, there is enough room in here for all of the photos to be added, and there's still enough room for it to expand, which is great. I love this so much. It was so much fun to do. I do have a couple of extra little wax seals for her to go with it. She's got some excess tea and coffee dyed paper, so she can use that throughout. And yeah, I just think it came out so beautifully, and it was so much fun, and it's given me so many ideas for new projects. So yeah, let me know what you think. Which section was your favourite, or which specific part of which section was your favourite? I had so much fun creating this, and it was really nice to see that when I heated up the vinyl enough, I could get the vinyl to stick completely around this image. We just used a little bit of a metallic rub-on top there. So I have this set here of just metallic rub-ons. So we just used the silver over the top, and then I added a tiny bit of clear transparent gesso over the top just to stop it rubbing off, so you know nothing comes off, which is really good. But yeah, as I say, if you've enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, let me know what your favourite part was, and I will see you on the next one. Keep crafting. Bye.